Hello, and welcome to the stream. I'm your Uncle Mikey. I'm going to be playing some Dragon Age. Again, it seems to be the only thing I stream, really, to be honest. Someday I'll stream something else, but Dragon Age is still what I come to when I come to stream. It's been a little while since I've done a stream. I don't know, winter got to me. Winter gets to people. And it was a little hard to find the right kind of energy, the right kind of time. I don't think I'm alone in that kind of thing, so I don't really feel particularly awkward admitting that I just wasn't feeling it. But I am tonight, so we're going to do the thing. We're going to run around Thetis. I think I vaguely remember where I left off. That's the main problem with not doing this for a few weeks, is I've only really been playing Dragon Age when I stream, and I haven't streamed for the last 6 weeks. So, yeah, it'll be exciting. We'll probably start out the way I usually do, running around the keep, talking to people, sending people off on missions, and then we'll go out there and start killing things. Like you do. Anyway, welcome to the channel. Sit tight for a minute or three, and we will get started. Please drop a line in whatever chat you've got on whatever channel you're on, if you're on Facebook or Twitch. I try to watch them both. It's a little hard sometimes to keep track of them both, but I'm going to try. Drop a line, let me know you're watching, say hello, yeah, we'll have fun. Hello, Renee! Good to see you. It is, and not just a Mikey, this Mikey right here. Not except no substitutions. Only the real deal. Right here. Your Uncle Mikey. I hope there's only one, because man, there's not enough room in this house for more than one of me. Oh, I don't know if I'd go so far as all others would be destroyed. I don't know. Destruction seems like a lot of work. On the other hand, I'm about to run around a fictional universe killing things, so who knows? Let's get this kicked off, shall we? Let's see if I remember what I'm doing. Remember how the controls work. Oh, there was one other thing I was doing while I wasn't streaming. I finished Cyberpunk. That was a lot of fun, actually. I'm still looking forward to playing the game with the patch that's supposed to be coming out soon, but I decided not to wait for the patch to finish the game. I spent a lot of time running around doing a lot of little things all over the map, and I genuinely enjoyed it. Like, it's a flawed game. It's a deeply flawed game. Oh, wow, I really don't remember what I'm doing here. It's a deeply flawed game, Cyberpunk is, but it is still somehow enjoyable. At least for me. It's probably not going to be for everybody, but I really liked it. Maybe I'll talk about that more a little later. Right now, it's clear that it has been long enough since I played this game that I cannot steer and talk at the same time. That's kind of embarrassing, really. Alright, what the heck was everybody doing when I last left them alone? Oh, him. Yeah. Note to Skyhold's gate guards. I hear the mayor of Crestwood's been found. When he comes in, stick him in his in the holding cells. Let him stew there till the Inquisitor brings him out for judgment. I think I'll be doing that shortly, actually. Let's see. Then we questioned the merchants who unknowingly funded the Venatori caravan. We quickly impressed upon them how seriously we took the matter. The Red Jenny charade is investigating their contacts. All right, then. And then what did we do at the College of Magi? Here we go. It took the exchange of several favors, but Duke Sandril eventually agreed to intervene with his forces and guard the College of Magi's gates from the crowds. My ambassador toured the college and assures me that the refugee mages there are most grateful for the Inquisition's actions. They sent to us what artifacts were present, though whether they are what the Venatori sought is uncertain. The Duke himself is pleased at our handling of the situation. Yay! More influence. That's good. Alright, what should we send them off to do next? An offer of help on their terms. A hole in the surfacer's precious sky, not our concern, but the thing that did it? If this Magister shit really brought the Blight and the Darkspawn, we're no friends of that. Follow these instructions, and you'll catch your enemy sleeping. Tell your soldiers not to leave the main tunnel. That's your only warning. Binthus Warhelm Kal Sharok. The letter ends with a map to a cave system and the number of troops that can pass. That sounds like a job for Cullen, honestly, but Liliana's got the shortest time on this. We'll send Liliana, sure. We'll send the diplomat to be all diplomatic and stuff. Aid those impacted by the Civil War. Imperial Army will aid the Inquisition's forces against Corypheus, but they must also address lingering issues at home. Weakness in the Vale, no doubt heightened due to rifts, have resulted in demons on the road between Valforêt and Mont-Simard. This would demand a call to action in the best of times. Unfortunately, the increased number of travelers on the roads, merchants attempting to restore trade, and displaced civilians returning home after the war has made the situation worse. The head of the Imperial Army has requested assistance from the Inquisition in subduing this threat. That sounds like a Cullen job. Chance to solidify our alliance and prove ourselves their equal. A joint venture will also increase our understanding of the Imperial Army structure and tactics.
To work?
That sounds like a good use for Cullen. Alliance is getting things moving. Many of the nobility of the Orlesian capital have settled their secondary differences and are rallying behind two families. The Rossiers are old money, with well-respected but viewed as traditional and stubborn. The Thibauls rose with a popular merchant consortium and are considered new money and progressive. While the intent of both families was to rival us politically, if we declare for one of them, we may manipulate events in our favor. Lord Pierre de Rossier has not asked for our allegiance, but may respect our rising might. Lady Valise Thibault speaks for her investors and is interested in forward-thinking alliances. Josephine says, I can draw a number of agreements that tie us to little beyond ceremony that will gain the initial interest of the Thibauts. Let's do that.
Let us begin.
All right. So now my advisors are all busy doing hopefully useful things. Oh, wait. I haven't actually switched to the live scene yet, have I? That would help. I actually switched to the game. It helps to pay attention sometimes, doesn't it? Sorry about that, folks. All right. Now you will not see my big face in the middle of everything. That's much better. All right. Let's go judge this prisoner. Because I'm feeling all judgy and stuff. Especially against this mayor who's, you know, piece of crap. Piece of crap.
Mayor Gregory Dedrick of Crestwood is present for betraying his own constituents.
And being an asshole.
He confesses that, 10 years ago, he flooded Old Crestwood to kill refugees and villagers touched by the Blight.
Should I kill him?
The mayor claims it was to spare the rest of Crestwood, but we only have his word.
I kind of want to kill him. I don't think I'm going to, but I kind of want to. Let's see. He has a chance to prove it? Yeah, let's try that.
If the mayor has anything to say in his defense, let him speak.
There's no cure for the Blight. But I couldn't convince anyone to leave a sick child or husband behind.
So you herded the infected into one place and flooded Old Crestwood. Were no innocents caught in the waters?
Nearly everyone in the village had the Blight. I swear it. Have mercy. I couldn't tell the survivors I'd drowned their own families to save them. I couldn't.
Oh, You know, I don't even give you guidance here as to what the best thing to do is. They pretty much just leave it up to you. I'm really tempted. No, I'm going to exile him. I can't quite bring myself to kill him.
You lied for 10 years about your crime, then fled after confessing your guilt. For avoiding justice, you are exiled from Ferelden. I doubt the Crown will disagree.
I knew your coming meant the end, one way or another.
I think it's interesting how little we... It shows how little we really think of this guy, that we just let him go. Like, we literally just cut his bonds and cut him loose. And we don't even escort him to a border. We're just not afraid of him. I think that says a lot. Alright, we're going to run around a little bit, seeing what people think of what's going on right now, and then we're going to go kill things. Oh wait, is there another prisoner? Or, no, it's just catching up. Alright. Vivienne's Alchemy Notes. Ah, yes, the Snowy Wyvern. Need to do something about that.
Tales of this. Age regression. Who is this potion for?
You acquitted yourself well enough in the game, my dear, and now you have the gratitude of an empire. Well done.
I don't really have anything else to say to her right now. Not until I find her Snowy Wyvern for her. Ooh. I'm trying to remember if I've probably been through these doors. I mean, it's just more courtyard, I think. All very pretty, though. And there's the one down here. Does that go anywhere interesting? Ooh. Oh, just back up here. Okay. Have I been in these? Somebody's bedroom. Alright, this room needs a little help. Some redecoration. Alright, let's go talk to Liliana and Dorian and a bunch of those people.
I'm told you have Alexius researching magic for you. Research is always what made him happiest. Perhaps I'll even go talk to him eventually. One word of advice. If he suggests altering time as a way to solve all your problems, give it a pass. You said Alexius was a mentor of yours. He was my patron, sponsoring me to the higher levels of the Circle of Magi. In return, my successes were his. I had a lot of successes, naturally. Alexius was most pleased. He and I used to talk over brandy about the corruption, how we could one day make real change in the Imperium. And then he gave up. He stopped trying. Why did he give up? On a journey to Hosburg, a Darkspawn raid killed his wife and sickened his son. I remember hearing the news. He hadn't been there, you see. Alexius was convinced he could have protected them. The guilt tore him up. I helped him with his research for a while, and then we drifted apart. That must have been difficult. Back then, I was furious. I told him to snap out of it, move on. I thought I had all the answers. Later, I regretted my hasty words. But we didn't speak again until he approached me for the Venatori. Too much pride, I suppose. Plus, I was busy drinking. One must have priorities. Was it hard being away from him? It was hard not having a patron, yes. I'm not exactly built to fit in. At any rate, he's fallen so low, I doubt he'll ever get up. Sad, really. I should go. Try not to kill anyone without me.
Do I still have another prisoner I can judge? Maybe I do. I'll have to look into that in a bit. Corpse brains removed! Yay! I like removing corpse brains. Is that it? Is that really all I had for research? Oh, there we go. Someday I'll figure out why that's delayed so much. Alright, what does Liliana have to say for herself?
Yes?
Nothing. Nothing
Leave you
interesting.
to your work.
Boring. Liliana has interesting things to do later, so I'm not too worried about it. Let's zoom down here. Into the courtyard, see if there's anything to do here. I don't remember at which point we get the really interesting conversations with Morrigan.
Greetings, Inquisitor.
What work have you been doing to help us?
Currently, my efforts are focused on determining what Corypheus is, and from where his power comes.
He's bad,
The
that's what he
Elven
is.
orb he carries
Bad.
is what draws my attention. I wonder if the power he used to tear open
Evil.
in fact came from the orb. Perhaps it is even the source of your anchor. If I learn of its origin, I may also learn what Corypheus now intends, as well as his weaknesses.
Mwahaha.
However you can help, it's appreciated.
Continue prodding at Corypheus, Inquisitor. Elicit a reaction, and we may yet learn from it.
I'll leave you to the garden.
Of course.
Talked to the kid yet? No. I mean, we talked to the kid when we first met him. The interesting thing is the very first time I ran through the game, the very first time I played the game, somehow I don't think I ever saw the kid. It was only in the second run through that I met the kid. It was
Inquisitor.
sort of interesting. I don't know what I did differently either.
Your worship.
Let's go see if Cassandra has anything to say. For those of you who have not been watching, I've been trying to woo Cassandra.
What do you need, my friend?
I got pretty far last time, actually.
Do you have any advice for me?
This matter with the Grey Wardens must be dealt with, quickly.
Oh,
that
yeah.
ancient order gets into far more trouble than they're worth. I should have listened to Liliana's suspicions sooner.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
That's right. We've got to do something with the wardens, don't we? Oh, let's see. Shall we go talk to... You know what? Let's just go fight. I think we've done enough chatting. There will be other opportunities to talk to people, but let's just go kill things for a bit. Right, world map. Let's see. Actually, let's look at the journal. I really don't remember where the hell I was. Western Approach, we haven't really been to yet. Ooh, Hissing Wastes. Leave that out for a little while. Hinterlands. Oh god, there's still things to do in the hinterlands. There's always more to do in the hinterlands. Jaws of Hawk. Oh, that's right. There's that whole DLC to play through yet. Really should look into the shards at some point. Exalted Plains. Okay, so I don't actually have a lot outstanding in the places I've already been. Like, the Emerald Graves is pretty much done. So we will go back to the Exalted Plains. That seems to be... Yeah, that's where we were last. Although, the Western Approach, I think, also is where the Grey Wardens are. And... yeah, sure, let's go play in the Western Approach. Why not? If we can. Oh, we haven't unlocked it yet, have we? Decisions. Nah, we'll go back to the Exalted Plains. We'll finish up what we were doing there. Even if we're doing things a little out of order. Apparently I was supposed to go to the Western Approach first. Let's see. Sarah and Dorian and Cassandra. They've been my favorite this run, pretty much. Hi, Margaret. There's a reason I suggested Leave the Hinterlands as a title for the DA panel at Convergence a few years ago. Yeah, the Hinterlands, I mean, honestly, we complain about the Hinterlands, but the achievement of the Hinterlands is that when you first start playing the game, you could easily believe that the Hinterlands was the game. There's so much material there. And then you get out of the Hinterlands and you start to realize there's so much more. It's almost overwhelming. Like, the first time I played this game, I'm like, wait, that wasn't it? There was, and yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot to face. All right, let's see. Sarah needs to be upgraded. Sarah actually up-leveled at some point while I was not looking. So let's take care of that. We have been running Sarah a little odd. We're running her with blades rather than her usual archery, so I manually upgrade her. We'll do that. Sure, that sounds good. Should probably double check the inventory while we're at it. See if I've got anything new and interesting for Sarah. What is she carrying right now? She's got the chopper, and she's got a 195 and a 203, and I don't have anything better than that. So, and armor. She gets the middling stuff, and she's got the best she's gonna get. All right, we're probably as well spec'd as we're gonna get out of here. Let's decide where we're going to go. Probably, you know what? We're actually done down in this corner. For finding that key, which I seem to remember we need to actually desecrate things to get, and we're not going to do that right now because we like the elves. So let's see. There's some shards to find still. There's that out there. Still have a camp to find. Alright, so we're going to work our way north. So we'll go up here and go find, see if we can collect that shard, which I seem to remember was annoying. And we'll do that, and then we'll keep heading north. We'll try to actually be organized about this. Or something that vaguely resembles being organized anyway. Alright, did I actually tag that? No, I didn't. Let me tag that shard. So it can annoy the shit out of me. Figuring out how the hell to get to it. Y'all can laugh at me jumping around. It'll be great. What could go wrong? Oh wait, maybe this one's not annoying. Maybe I was confusing it with a different annoying one. Where is it? Ah, there it is. Oh, that was downright easy. Alright, what next? Let's go deal with that little quest. So one of the bits of news that have come up recently... Hello, Hala. One of the bits of news that have come out recently is that Dragon Age 4 was going to be fucked up by EA's fetish with making everything behave like an online game even when it doesn't need to. And they have rescinded that order. EA is apparently going to allow DA4 to be what it's supposed to be, which is a completely offline single-player game. This is actually big news. Like, I'm kind of excited. I'm still worried that they're going to fuck up other things about it. But I am excited that it's not going to be basically broken by design. Valorin's journal is stained with blood. Only a few entries can be made out. And Amalian keeps telling me I have to be patient. Fenedhis. I'm almost 17. I have my Valison. I'm ready to learn more than simple spells. Keeper Howan will be sorry he ever doubted me. Stories say the ruins not far from here where we camp. Don't care what Taniel says. Getting Lorena's talisman will prove to the Keeper that I'm ready to be the first. If it's really as protected as Taniel believes, I'll just have to break through the wards. Even if I can't do it myself, I know what. ... Veil's thin here. None of the other hunters were brave enough to go into the Shem war zone, but here I am. It has to work here. I know it will. Well, that didn't work out very well.
Looks like Minrathous after Saturnalia. Just so you know, blood magic and brandy is a devastating mix.
Good to know. Oh, look, people to kill. I think I remember how to do that. And something over here? Oh, just some embryo. All right. Renee, you're right. This game came out in 2014, and it still looks like a AAA game today, and you're absolutely right. I mean, yes, I am playing this on ultra settings because I've got the high-speed racing clam of a video card. But God, this game still looks so good. I say it every time I come online to play, because it's still true. Like, this game actually spoils me, even for newer games. Like, newer games that can't reach this level of artistry, this level of beauty. And sometimes ugliness, honestly. The Witcher 3 came close. The Witcher 3 without some mods, The Witcher 3 looks a little dated now. There are mods that help it look a lot less dated, which I really appreciate. Oh, I should go back now and talk to Howan. Tell him that I found Valorin. That's right. See, it's got a fast travel there, right? If I can get it. In theory, they have a fast travel there, but I can't lock onto it because Howard's in the way. Oh, there we go. All right. There we go. I may, like, at some point, I may actually start a Witcher 3 run for the stream.
Please, if you see my brother out there, tell him to return to camp.
I'm sorry, but I found your brother.
What? What do you mean, sorry? Where is he? No, he's not.
I have his belongings.
Is this all that's left?
I have
Did you
no
learn
idea what I'm
nothing
doing
else?
here.
He was brave, trying to reclaim a relic of the Dalish.
I always knew he was brave and clever. Didn't have to prove himself. Clan loves him. Howard loves him. I wish he'd understood that. Thank you for bringing me the news. It's better than not knowing.
I found this talisman. I think your brother was looking for it. You should have it.
Lindarani's talisman. It exists? Her sword, Evanura, was taken by Shems. But in the story, her talisman was saved and hidden. This means so much to my people. Thank you. I somehow I got stuck
Welcome again, friend.
in moonwalking posture. I have no idea what's going on here. I'm fascinated, actually.
To be an ally of the Danish, friend. It's good to see you again. May your gods watch over you, friend.
I'm going to enjoy this while it lasts, but it's really kind of silly.
I don't believe it. You convinced the Keeper. He said I can join the Inquisition if I wish.
Keeper Howen has given you permission to join the Inquisition.
He has. I'll report to your camp in the south if that's all right.
Carry on, Agent.
Yay, new agent. Oh, get up. You'll stretch out your hose funny. All right, there we go. That's better. That was a little weird. Beam me up, Elfie. Hi, Ed. Good to see you. All right, let's see. What else? Where else? We'll go to this camp up here, and then we will start... Do I want to start from here? I don't remember if I can actually follow this path or not. Well, one way to find out.
Nothing to report, sir.
So that's not what we want to do. We don't want to go out. I don't want to go, like, up that way. I don't know that we can. Let's, plant a marker where we want to go and see if we can get there. Anyway, what was I rambling on about? Oh, right, Witcher 3. The Witcher 3 is another game that really is very pretty for its age. But it's a little more obviously a slightly older game, except that there's an HD content, unofficial HD content pack out there that makes it look a lot better. And CD Projekt Red was going to be working on an official revamp of it, but I don't know if they're going to get to do that now because of everything that went wonky with Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk has sort of distracted them badly with the way it went. And it's not really clear to me where they go once they sort of finish redeeming that game from the flaws. Ooh, look, more people to kill. Yay, just what I wanted. I mean, that is what I'm here for. I had not meant to kill that Hala. think we chased the other wolves off. All right. Time to do a lot of looting. Yay, an Orlesian tome! Never know when those will come in handy. Great. Jumping puzzle. I hate those guys. Man, the things I do to get at loot. Oh, and listen to that. There's a skull nearby, isn't there?
It figures that most of the fighting happened here and not in Orlais proper.
Ah! Don't mind me, I'm just getting stuck. Yeah, it's always a shame when I accidentally kill a hollow or two, but it's bound to happen. There we go. Except, of course, I was doing that as Cassandra. Let's try that again as me. Not that it really matters that much. Here we go, loot-de-loo. Yay, loot. Alright, what else we got? Alas, poor Hala. I knew him, Horatio. Alright, let's go find that skull. It's probably way up there. Pain in the butt. Time to look for more shards. Yay, shards. Every time I play this game, I tell myself, I will not be obsessed with shards this run. And every time I play this game, I make myself look for every goddamn shard. Of course there was one where we've already been. I mean, how else could we be maximally annoying? All right, one more. Come on, there you are. All right. let's go collect those fuckers. And we're stuck. Yay! Well, that wasn't very smart. Alright, time to start picking up shards. There's one over here singing to me. Oh look, and there's loot. Completely missed the fact that there was loot. Alright, where's the shard? Is it on the ceiling? It's on the ceiling, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna make me jump for it. Son of a bitch. Did I mention that I hate when this game gives us jumping puzzles? Because I really don't love jumping puzzles. And I particularly don't like jumping puzzles in a game where you don't yet have the climbing mechanics that have become more common since 2014. Like, right there, I should have been able to grab a roof and climb. Valhalla has it. Cyberpunk has it. I think even The Witcher 3 had climbing semantics, actually. Of course, it would also help if I were less of a klutz on the controller. Yeah, the jumping puzzles in the hinterlands where the dragon is, Margaret, is... Yeah, that's... Grr. Arg. That was not my favorite at all. For those of you watching me on Twitch or Facebook, if you hear me talking to someone you don't see logged into the chat or logged into the channel, it's because I'm logged into two places, and sometimes I'm going to be talking to someone who you can't see. Someday I'll get multi-chat working properly with Restream or something, but somehow it never quite happens. Wait a minute. Why am I running... I put a marker down specifically to go looking for that marker. Why am I running away from it? There it is. That was the wrong button. That one next. Running, running, running.
Safe travels.
I believe there's a shard in the fortress. I believe there's also probably undead people here in the fortress. I don't remember if we've done this one yet. Yeah, we've done this one. Alright. Where the hell am I going anyway? Okay, see it. Ah, it's in the middle of the fortress, that's why. Good thing we already conquered this one. See, it seems to me like since everyone in the fortress reports to me, I shouldn't have to run through the whole fortress to find the shard. I should be able to just say to someone, hey, go find this shardy thing for me and bring it to me.
Agents are moving into the Dale.
No, I don't know why I did that either. Where else? More up here. And a rift. Probably deal with that rift when we get up there. Those are our people. Okay. That's okay.
These demons will be the death of us.
Androil's messenger. Long ago, when our people were strong and free, we roamed the world and could do as we pleased, but we were taught by Androil, mother of hares, to respect nature and all of the Creator's creatures. Even though the earth was ours, we did not misuse it. They say the great leaders of the people would pray to Androil for guidance. Where shall we hunt? Where shall we raise our Hala? Where shall we settle and build? Androil would send her messenger, the owl, to show the people the way, and they would follow him to where the land was blessed. Always keep your eye out for the noble owl. You never know. Androil may have a message for you. So Apparently, Underwill worked for Hogwarts. That seems to be the lesson there. We want to get up there somehow. I'm betting it's around the back. Let's go this way. Oh, look! People to kill! Yay! Oh, I heard someone follow me. Thank you for following me. Whoever just followed me. Sorry, I'm in the middle of trying to kill things. I'm not doing a very good job of it. Anyway, thanks for the follow. Mancanister. Yeah, no, this is my third time through playing this game. And given that often I don't even finish games, the fact that this is my third time through this one, having finished it twice, yeah,
What's she like? The Divine, I mean. Was she as pretty as her plates?
Pretty as her what?
Her plates with her portrait on. They sold them down the shops in Val Royeaux. You'd see them on walls a lot. Cost a bundle and you couldn't even eat off them. Well, part of them. The yellowy-brown paint's poisonous. Had to keep your mash off her eyes.
They put Most Holy's portrait on plates.
Anyway, no, like I said, this is my third time through. My first time was like 3-4 years ago. And ordinarily, I don't play a game more than once, and ordinarily, quite honestly, I don't finish a game. I can count the number of games I've actually finished all the way beginning to end. I think there's maybe 5. Now that I finished Cyberpunk, I think that was my 5th. And I have finished this game twice. And now I'm on my 3rd. How long have you been playing? You say this is your first playthrough. How long have you been playing? Anything interesting? Oh yeah. This one's a little more of a maze. We are running low on potions. Of course, the game's not really linear, is it? So what you've experienced may be something that I'm going to experience, or maybe not. But one of the things I like about the game is within a certain range, you can play it in any order. I mean, you get beat up bad if you play it too far out of order.
must be something here.
Ping! Uh-huh. There's a thing here. Ping a thing. It's a bottle. 14 of 29. And a bunch of loot. Honestly, I think one of the things that's great about this game is that there are people who are still playing it for the first time because it holds up so well that people still come to it and don't say, you know, man, how dated this looks, or this game is old, I don't want to play it. Because it really is just not that dated. Every now and then there's little things about some of the animations. Or like the hair. Hair is hard. Like, if we get a close-up on my character, you'll see that his beard goes right through his clothing. It's a little weird. I'll admit, now that I've got a ray tracing video card, I'd love to see a ray tracing mod for this. But I don't really think it suffers from the absence of it. Yeah, but that floating moonwalking bug earlier, I mean, that's the kind of bug that I've been seeing in Cyberpunk, which is, of course, brand new. That's just a bug. That's not a question of being dated or not. Bugs never go out of style. Trust me, I write plenty. Somewhere around here should be a fire pit that we need to set on fire. I think. If it's anything like the other fortresses. Oh, absolutely. I mean, even as bugs go. Okay, I just got spooked by Cassandra. That's fine. She is a little scary sometimes. I mean, even as bugs go, it's not like any of those bugs are particularly egregious. And compared to some of the gameplay bugs in Cyberpunk, which is, as a, you know, that's one that's going to get hard to stop talking about anytime soon, honestly. It's sort of up there with the ship that's stuck in the Suez Canal right now. It's like, once you've got something that ridiculous going on, how do you ever stop talking about it? Cyberpunk being released with the sheer number of bugs it had. That's not getting old anytime soon. And it's unfortunate because I think CD Projekt Red does a lot of really good work. The Witcher 3 is brilliant. Right? But they're going to be remembered for their fuck-up. Over on Facebook, Margaret says, the whole Mage Templar conflict feels uncomfortably topical these days. I agree. It's a very polarized world. And we live in a very polarized world now. And that is a lot more topical than it felt when this game first came out. By far. Alright, we're still trying to get to that shard over there, aren't we? Is there not a fire pit in this one? Just a bunch of undead and 3 men and pains in the asses? I think that's all. I don't think we get to set anything on fire in the eastern ramparts. Alright, I want to get up there, I think. I can remember how. Sure, we'll go up. We'll see what there is. I think we've already been in that tower, though, haven't we? Yeah, we have. We'll go this way. Alright, maybe we're done. That still leaves us figuring out how to get up to that tower, though. I don't think we can get there jumping from here. No. Oh, that hurt. That was some road rash. Yeah, I think you're right. This game was kind of an omen of the future. I mean, it's not like we didn't have any divisions 8 years ago when this game came out. But it has turned out to be prophetic in some interesting ways that I don't really think were intended. And that's always, in some ways, it's more interesting when it's accidental. Accidental prophecy is far more interesting to me. Like, go back and watch Babylon 5, which is a favorite of mine. Babylon 5 is full of little prophetic moments that foreshadowed the second Bush administration, as well as a lot of the things we're going through now. And it was made in the 90s. Alright. How do we get up to that damn tower? I feel like I'm missing something. And that's particularly embarrassing when I have been through this game before. I'll find it. Eventually. I always do. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really looking for the fire pits right now. I'm trying to get up to the tower that's got the shard in it, which is over there. And it seems like there ought to be a way. I just haven't found it yet. Look, I've been up this way. There's that tower there, but that's not the one I want. On the other hand, this is traversable terrain. Maybe this is part of how I get there. Maybe it's all just kind of roundabout. And it's a little more roundabout than they usually get in this game. Usually not quite that obtuse. Ah, damn it. Ah, damn jumping puzzles. Alright, fine. Go this way. And we'll get stuck. That's always embarrassing.
A little bird tells me you might be up for the sunburst throne, Cassandra.
I suppose you'd prefer to see a man in the position.
You'd certainly be a first step towards that.
That will be less amusing should it actually come to pass.
You'd be mad to consider it. Can you imagine the target it would place on you?
I don't want to think about that right now.
There we go. What do we got here? Got a thing. It's not much of a thing, though. Is that really the only thing we jumped up here for? There's got to be a way to what I'm actually looking for. I mean, it's entertaining that we can climb all of them. I'm just not sure it helps me. The tower we want's all the way over there. Alright, let's see. Maybe we can figure this out. Okay, I think I see it. We need to get there. Then we can go across there. That's the theory anyway. Let's see if we can actually do it. Ow. Aha. Or that I've forgotten. What a maze. That's health potion. And there's the fire pit. So yes, there was one. Over on Facebook, Margaret says, anyone who complains about science fiction being political is either deliberately oblivious or knows nothing about science fiction, or both. And man, do I ever agree with you. Obviously, given how political I've become lately. Absolutely. And yes, one of the things that keeps me coming back here, just like you, is the emotional impact, the way it can break your heart, and also the ways it doesn't, the ways it uplifts you, and sometimes the ways it just plain makes you laugh, like the whole thing with Cassandra and her secret love of smutty books, which I apologize if that's a spoiler, but you know, when you finally find it, you'll be happy. I won't say anything more, but Cassandra has a secret love of smutty books. Man, I always blame the dwarves for things. The only mod I'm playing with is one that's built into the game. It's, I don't remember what it's called. I want to call it level playing field or something like that. It basically up-levels. If you're in an area that you're way up level for, it up-levels the mobs so that you're not basically just slaughtering your way through it. So you actually have a challenge. And I usually wouldn't do that kind of thing with either a mod or a built-in option, but because honestly I play these games for the story, but I have played this game enough times that I felt like I wanted a little more of a challenge, and so except for the dragons where I turn it off because dragons at level are no fun at all, they're much too hard, I turn that mod on and level up a lot of the mobs. Alright, I'm going back to camp now because I'm out of health potions. And then we'll go looking for that last shard. It's the nearest camp. It's kind of 6 of one, half a dozen of the other one. We'll go to this one. Oh, yeah, I still need to blow the horn at the eastern ramparts. Well, we'll get there. Let's see. Best way around the big rock. Margaret says, Cassandra and her books, Varric and Dorian's snark, and the occasional Monty Python reference. Yes. And then in one of the things I like with the Witcher 3 games is that they are, and in the books too, if you've ever read any of the Witcher novels, they are unabashed with their fairy tale references, and we are eventually given the impression that in fact some of our fairy tales come out of that world. That because of the conjunction of the spheres, which is a part of the backstory of the Witcher games, and all the other sort of crossing of different parallel worlds, some of our legends are in fact reality in that universe. Let's go blow the horn if I can find the damn thing. No, that's not what I wanted to do. There it is.
After all the battles, this area is quite chaotic. We should be careful.
Alright, now we can go after that last shard. And probably wind up having to deal with that rift as well. Alright, so that's... we've already been in that tower. Let's figure out how to get up there. How do we get up on that walkway? Maybe there isn't a way. Seems like there ought to be. I feel like I'm missing a ladder. No, maybe not. Let's... Nope. That's a mushroom, not a ladder. It's one of our banners. I already know there's nothing good up on all of those rocks. Except there's an ocularum, apparently, which we haven't touched yet, so maybe I have to go this way. After all... Bah. I get over here. Oh well. Let's keep going. Don't worry about it too much, we can always come back to it. Hmm. Ah. I was going the wrong way the whole time. The Ocularum was right in the middle of the ramparts. Derp! How did I walk right past it? Honestly. Why are we bristling? There's nothing near us. No, there's some wolves. They're off a long way away. Can we go back to normal? Thank you. Oh, that was relatively easy. Let's see. Let's actually go this way first. And then we'll go after those shards. Because I've got Dorian with me. Getting distracted in this game is way too easy, Margaret. You're absolutely correct. There's so much to do in this game. So I think that was a good example right there of the even ground mod, because I'm pretty sure those wolves are not usually level 18. But because I'm level 18, they are. Alright, let's go claim this camp. while we're over here. Is it up top? Am I walking right past it? Because it's topside. Because everything in this area apparently involves climbing. Alright, back we go. Try to find access up there. Really? Really? Am I missing an easier way up? Because the thing that pisses me off the most about some of these elevation puzzles is that half the time you wind up realizing you missed the easy path that would have, like, gotten you up there in seconds. Huh.
The soldiers could clear this passage.
Maybe that's the problem. I think it's actually behind that. Yeah, that's right. I need to actually go to the war table and unlock that. Alright. We'll leave that alone for now. We'll go start dealing with rifts, because, you know, that is kind of what we're here for in the first place. Everything else is really sauce. I'm on fire! God, I hate rage demons. Rage demons are the worst. Oh, Jesus. God damn it. I'm not good at playing Sarah. Revenants are the worst. That was a much harder fight than I was expecting. But hey, we get some monuments out of it, so that's always cool. Villa Montevellon was the first settlement humans established in the Dales following the victory of the Exalted March. Soldiers were the earliest residents of the village. In 221 Glory, Sister Amity, champion of the Exalted March, laid the foundation stones of the village chantry. In a symbolic gesture, the building's construction was completed in 222. Laying aside her sword and bow, Sister Amity took on the task of leading Montevillon's flock, becoming revered Mother Amity. She served the Maker for over 40 years, administering to both the residents of the Dales and many pilgrims to the historic site. Revered Mother Amity died peacefully in her sleep in 264. Her ashes are interred in the Chantry Vault, where dozens of pilgrims still come each year to pay their respects. Except now, it's kind of not good. It's a bit of a ruin. Bit wrecked. The Triumph of Light. Remember the triumph over the profane. Sister Amity led the march to the river Tennessee, where stood shrines to the elven gods. These she struck down. Standing upon the banks, she sang the chant of light. Andraste's word had come to the Dales and delivered them from wickedness. Oh man, but I like wickedness.
Your masters, they all like coffee face.
Not quite. Griffius is one of a kind. An original Darkspawn, it turns out.
I mean, are they all crazy? Wanting to be gods? Like that?
That, not all of them. but enough.
And you let them live. Why?
There's always more where they came from. Men like Corypheus aren't born, they're made.
Dedicated to all elven and human who lost their lives in the Second Exalted March, Pont Augur was built 100 years after the Exalted March of the Dales. It was named for Mayor Augur of Villa Montevillian, who raised the money to have the bridge built after several villagers drowned in a ferry accident trying to cross the river swollen up to the rains. Some villagers took offense at the dedication message on the bridge, which honors fallen elves as well as humans. Rumors that the mayor was elf-blooded began circulating. He was forced to step down.
That keep must rely on this bridge for everything. Communication, supplies. How long has this been going on?
Long enough. Pretty sure there's a couple of dragons on the other side of that one. Alright. What do we got? We've still got shards to pick up. And we've still got rifts. Let's go pick up shards. We'll go back for the rifts. They'll still be there. Ooh, a thing. Ping, a thing. Oh, right. This is the one that's on the roof. It's the another one that's on the roof, I should say. You know, this is the kind of thing that makes me wonder whether I should stream at all. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Where's the thing? The thing's in the house, isn't it? Yep. Another bottle. Like people like drinking or something. All right. We also now have enough Venatori tomes that we could choose a specialization if we wanted to. Don't yet know if that's the way I want to go, but it's a way. Shard. Reinforcing the idea that you don't have to be perfect to enjoy a video game is not at all a bad thing. Thank you, Margaret. That is correct. And the name of the channel is, after all, Uncle Mikey Plays Badly. I just wish it weren't true quite so often. But it is a fair point that, you know, I'm not doing this to be a professional game player. I'm doing this because I enjoy the game. And I'd probably be playing it anyway. And, you know, I am prepared to be slightly embarrassed to let people watch me make mistakes. Last words from a Corporal Marsh. I do not survive this terrible conflict. I wish my property to be distributed amongst my family thusly. To my dearest mother, the last salary drawn from my service, to His Grace the Grand Duke, to my brother Victor, my arms and armor, long may you defend our family. To my elder sister Margot, my love and everything in the Pinewood chest. To my younger sister Bess, the Pinewood chest, and my apologies. May the Maker take me into his hands. Why are we bristling? There's nothing very interesting here. There's fire. There was nothing up here worth looking for, though. How do we get up there? Uncle Mikey needs health potions badly. Yes, yes, I did. All right, one more shard, the one that was being a pain in the ass to find earlier. Oh, and a rage demon. I guess we should deal with the rage demon. We should not let rage demons just kind of wander around undealt with.
So unnerved by magic, you aren't shy about benefiting from its effects.
I don't. I use normal things, not magic.
You consider swathing yourself in flame or ice normal and not magic?
For one, it comes out a bottle. For two, I mess up, I get burned. You mess up, your head chucks up a demon. For three, bottle, little burned, no demons. So there.
That was only... You know, if it lets you sleep at night, never mind.
Tactical pinup, hello! Hi, Bree! You are welcome to lurk. You know, I forgot how many just sort of random demons there were around this map. Alright, so once again, we're trying to figure out how to get there. And also there, because there's a rift there we want to deal with. Let's see. Can we come this way? No, I don't want to deal with it. Yeah, I'm going to deal with it. Because once again, we should not be leaving random demons running around the yard. Because random demons are bad. Ooh, that's ugly. A lot of people burned. It's not fun when you're burning. If only the squirrel tells us this. I mean, okay, burning can be fun if that's your kink. I'm not going to kink shame people who like burning, but I don't like burning. Just saying. I don't want to burn. Not my thing. There's supposed to be a thing here. Oh, there's the thing. Right. I hate those. Alright, hate's a little strong. I don't really hate anything about this game. I just find some aspects more challenging than I always want to deal with. Alright, time to finally collect that last shard. I hope. Whoa, look at that. The last shard we want is somewhere up there, isn't it? Being a son of a bitch. There's a trick to this one. That much I remember. Come around from behind, I think. And no, that wasn't a euphemism. Right. I think I remember this pain in the ass. There is a way to do this. It's just a real pain in the ass. Ah, damn it.
Sarah, I was speaking with Dagnar recently. Did you take some of her tools?
Just the thing that removes the screw bits. I thought I'd put it back. I'll put it back.
Why did you have it in the first place?
Needed it for the hinges.
What hinges?
Like on a door. Don't worry, it's not for you.
That's comforting.
God. Ah, damn it. I know there's a trick to this. And I remember that if you don't do it exactly right, it doesn't work, which is clearly what's happening. There we go. Gotta find exactly the right path, because someone thought they were being very, very clever. Yay, all the shards! I can stop obsessing about the shards for a while. Oh, hey, look at that. People leveled up. Let's go level them up. I suppose at some point I should look through my inventory too. Probably getting to about full on what I can carry right now. Uh-oh. Look, lots of undead. So this will go great.
show, Inquisitor. My men had barely been keeping the Horde at bay. Bastien Prou, Marshal of the Grand Duke's forces here in the Dales.
I've cleared out the dead from the western ramparts.
You did? Maker's breath. There's hope for us, if the ramparts have been reclaimed. I'd alert our forces stationed outside the Dales, but the chaos makes it difficult for missives to get through. Demons. Those blasted freemen, or whatever they call themselves.
I've heard something of the Freemen of the Dales. What do you know about them?
They're a mob of traitors. Too soft for war. Thought it was a skirmish or two's and back for supper. Turns out it wasn't. And off they run to the first person to tell them their tantrums are acceptable. Now they want independence. To establish a new settlement. Ridiculous.
The war is over. Gaspard will never be Emperor.
What? It can't be over. We can still fight. The throne is Gaspard's by right. No. It is done. And we will face justice for supporting the usurper.
Why have you barricaded yourselves in here?
We had to retreat from the Western Front. The demons and undead were too much. But it's no better here. My patrols don't return, messages are lost. I've had no word from the capital in weeks. If we could regain our outposts, the ramparts, or even the garrison by the river, we can't just keep hiding. I want to die like a soldier, not cowering under a bed, praying the monsters don't get me.
Yeah, the armor designs, Clay. All of the armor designs are fascinating in this game, and the Orlesians definitely have some of the fanciest stuff.
Be well.
And of course, the fact that the Orlesians already wear masks makes certain aspects of their armor, like the marshals here, even more interesting. Let's go claim the monument up here.
Have you seen any of our fallen men out there?
Have many of you fallen?
What you see is all that's left. We were 1,000 strong once. The worst part is not knowing what happened to the men who don't come back. Deserters? Or dead? If they're dead, we've nothing to tell their families. Nothing to send home.
Good luck to you.
All right, let's see. What do we got? Soul letters. More rifts. All right, I think what I am going to do, I'm going to take a break here. I'm going to go back to Skyhold, see what's happening on the war table, and then I'm probably going to call it a night, because it's already 10. It's a little after 10, so I'm probably going to call it a night soon, but we'll go back to Skyhold and maybe talk to a few people, see if any of our conversations can be advanced, particularly my ongoing romance with Cassandra. And then, yeah, wrap it up for the night. Oh, and I should probably sell a bunch of stuff since, as I just said, my inventory is getting full.
It's good to see you.
All right, nothing new there.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
Inquisitor?
I do wish it were easier to tell when you've got a really new conversation available to you with a character.
Your worship.
I don't always love having to run all over hither and thither to figure out whether or not I need to have conversations. Pretty sure none of the stabs or anything else are remotely interesting. Ah, wrong button. That's starting to get into the realm of maybe interesting. Legion of the Dead Mall. No, even Blackwall's got better. Not that I take Blackwall out that much, because Blackwall's kind of a whiner. Ooh, that could be interesting. No. For all that the DPS is higher, I think his current Great Axe is probably better. But, Blackwall could use it. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, that was the wrong button. Derp. Let's buy that back. We can't. Oh well. Oh wait, there we go. Let's buy back. End of the list. Alright. Maybe for Vivienne? Well, we'll think about that later. Just in case I actually wind up taking Solus anywhere, I should keep some armor that's good for him. So let me distribute some of those things now. Solus. Yeah. Give him something better. You know what? No, I'm going to give that to Vivienne. And I'll give Solus Vivienne's old staff. There, now Solus isn't terribly underpowered.
Where's my...
Mind your step for things, Inquisitor.
Oh, right. Special shipments. All right. that's taken care of. Anyone else to judge? No one else to judge. Let's do just a little bit of running around to talk to people, and then we'll call it good. Oh, and the war table. I'm gonna go to the war table.
What do you need?
Nothing new here. Okay. Nothing new with Josephine.
Yes.
Apparently not. Let's just go to the war table.
Another time.
All right.
That Dalish elf who joined us is eager, to say the least.
The Dalish possess great knowledge. We should be honored to have him with us.
Let's see. Oh, let's at least get these unlocked. I think I have more than enough power to unlock them. Right. Stop predatory activity in the west. Wastes, which is... Let's unlock that. Alright, so now we have a few more options for when we go out later. Ooh. Right. Some of the stuff around where we currently are. That's the bridge. So now we've got that rebuilt, so we can go get eaten by dragons. Definitely take that up, them up off that offer. What can we unlock? Investigate the glyphs. Required some gifts to several Dalish clans traveling along the Waking Sea coast, but Killian was able to get the text he needed to translate the glyphs. Claims they are a kind of map showing the location of an ancient temple dedicated to Dirthaman, the elven god of secrets. He has provided us the location, but it should be noted we are not the first to investigate these glyphs. A group of treasure hunters evidently mentioned them several years ago, although they have not been heard from since. So that's unlocked. We should unlock the increase to the on. Investigate Elven Ruins. Alright, so now we've got more things unlocked for next time we play. And all of my agents are busy. Right, so that's everything unlocked. Oh, wait, we never unlocked Frostback. Can at least get that unlocked. at least unlock the disaster in the deep roads while we're here. That is everything unlocked. Good. I think that's actually the entire map unlocked now. So we have plenty of choices next time, including finishing up what we were doing. And I'm going to call that good. I want to thank everyone for joining me this evening. I hope you all had a good time. I did. It was good to be back. I may stream again as early as tomorrow, but if not, then probably next weekend. I think I want to get back to doing this regularly, especially because I've missed playing Dragon Age. So, anyway, you all have a good evening, and I'll see you later. Take care.